So I guess we could start with a 5-minute game. I made a brand new account for this stream. So the idea is that I will only play on this account while streaming, and therefore it's possible to watch all my games on this account. So we get a Sicilian, and I always play this C3 Alapin. And for some reason I can't draw arrows. Let's try to fix that. Now it works. Yeah, so I get pretty good central control here, but black has some advantages too, though this is not a very normal move. Let's just go here. Yeah, but as this is a new account, we only have a rating of 800, so I guess this first game won't be too bad, though anything can happen. That might to some degree explain a bit of a surprising opening. But let's just play normal moves and see what happens. What to do about this? I'm just gonna take it. Let's castle. And as this is the first stream, please tell me if there's any issues with the sound or with anything else, and I will try to fix it. So it's actually been a while since I played 5-minute blitz, but I thought it was a good idea to start with so we don't get too little time here. I don't feel like I have much of a plan though. I should try to fix the let's just trade for no particular reason. Okay. So the thing is, I would like to use this other view, which is this one, though it doesn't really align well. So I need to fix that. But I guess I'll do that after this game. Unless there's something I can do about it here. Coordinates inside, maybe that will change stuff. Not entirely. We'll fix it afterwards. Okay, so we have some issues down here, but it is protected for now. So no real issues. No real plan either for us though. So if he moves his queen, we can take here. That's always something to think about. Okay, so he wants to trade here and then attack here. It's not necessarily deadly, but it seems a bit scary. So maybe I should just go here. It's not really what I want though, because now my queen needs to protect here, but he just traded it off, so that's okay, I guess. Now I have this move, and that's actually gonna win a piece if he doesn't protect it, as far as I can see. Here, he needs to move his queen, and we have 2 pieces attacking this guy. If he sees it though, he should be able to prevent it. Okay, so he... Should I just play passively and protect? Let's do it for now. I don't really see the point of that move, so maybe we should just double in the e-file, get some pressure down here, try to get something out of it. So it might, of course, just end up with all the rooks being traded off. I guess this pawn could become weak though, sometime in the future. Now I could go here, next move. He must move his queen, but except for that, I don't know how much it does. Let's do it to annoy him. As it's no increment, just playing on time would also be a way to win it. But not just yet, we still both have plenty of time. Okay, should I just go here? Maybe something about queen here if he moves his queen somewhere. He might move his queen here though, maybe. So I don't know how dangerous that is. Should we just go here? And then he goes here. Probably. We could check. No, actually we can't. Ooh. If he goes here, this rook is hanging. That's important. So he just lets me mate him. And we start with a win. That's certainly something to celebrate. And we actually increase our rating with 240 points. That's quite something. Now I got a challenge. Is there any one of you guys? Oh, it's me. I thought that was black for some reason. You're gonna unfollow me because I played the Petrov? That's brutal. But as you are the son of a world chess champion, I guess I just have to realize I need to change the opening. I don't think there's anything else to do. So who am I playing? Is this any one of you guys? We should... He says it's a dog, by the way. Woof woof in chat. If you can see it now. So that's nice. I feel it's a bit odd if someone just challenged me without watching the stream. I'm playing versus a dog, yeah, and that's enough of a challenge for me. Because we are not all sons of world champions. Somebody has to just learn chess from scratch. I'm the first chess player in my family, so... Yeah, I can't lose. Did I lose a pawn? So nobody wants to claim they are playing me. But it would be really random if just a random guy challenged me. And I'm gonna bleed rating if I lose this, because he has 400 rating. So I guess if you actually want your rating as high as possible, I don't think streaming while playing is the way to go. I got no idea what to do. Maybe the dog rating system is different, so a dog rating of 400 is like a human rating of 25, for instance. I haven't really read up on the... Now I'm gonna lose another pawn. Yeah, I should not play this little time when I'm chatting. You're probably right. 6 feet down. My most loyal follower of the day. Can you see chat? Oh, what happened there? I think I pre-moved. Or I was not, I don't know what I did. This says doggy did well. And it deserves a treat. But I don't have any dog treats. Yeah, I'm not gonna play against the dogs anymore. They are the superior animal when it comes to chess. So I play the Russian. Even though I promised Capablanca I wouldn't do it. But I didn't think about it, so please forgive me. Alright, 5 minutes. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, please, 5 minutes if you want to challenge me. On the other hand, okay, I'm gonna play one more game today after this one. How is this? Go back. So, just one more game. And then I'll play more tomorrow. And someone said I had this all planned out with the schedule and stuff, but what I don't remember, it was my plan tomorrow. I could check it out after this game. So it's not Capablanca, but is it you, traitor? Yeah, sorry, you didn't hear. I apologize to you for playing the Petrov. I didn't think about it. What? How did this happen? No, now I just gave up my queen. What is this? Is he a dog too? He didn't take my queen though, so I guess the dogs have some issues in their play. And this one has 100 in rating. This dog steals my rating. I'm never gonna play the Petrov again. But when you first have played it, what you gonna do? I think this is resign time against a guy rated He has 100 in rating. Though it is dog rating. So I'm gonna check out this account. Has he like created an account just to play me now? Games? Nope. He has played a lot of games. Yeah, I guess it's the same guy. Or the same dog, you should actually say. It's funny though. He joined a week ago. Yeah, I thought he maybe created an account after having played that last game with me. So from now on, somebody needs to do a background check on my opponents. And just to make sure they are actually humans. They need to send a copy of their passport or something like that. Resign time. Yeah. Okay, so one final game today, but first I'm just gonna check what's the plan for tomorrow. Okay, so nothing too special. We're gonna do more Blitz and some bullet games tomorrow, according to my schedule. Woof woof, good dog. Yeah, he was a good dog. Truly. Yeah, weird people on chess.com. That's for sure. So is this a 5-minute game? Yes. So final game of the day. Let's try to end with a win, assuming this is a human. I'm pretty sure one of you guys are the dogs, but I'm not sure which one. I won't rest until I figure out. There is no rules like chess.com is only for humans. Well, maybe it is because they want to prevent the computers from playing. So maybe it's a rule. Only humans can play. And if so, I'm gonna ban or I'm gonna report you dogs. So if I'm gonna end the stream soon, I guess I have to figure out how to raid someone. Or I don't have to, but I guess I should. Does anyone know? I think it was something about writing /raid in chat. Yeah, okay, thanks, traitor. So if you have liked my stream, please consider pressing the follow button if you haven't already done so. I'm actually surprised how many people have been watching. I was like expecting nobody to watch, as it was the first stream. But I really appreciate it. And I'll be back tomorrow for more blunders and more king sacrifices. You mean Chisel that Traitor is the dog because of his username? Should I take here? It's a bit scary with this stuff. Maybe I should just push. I'm not sure how that's gonna be though. Yeah, that might be 6 feet down. So do you think I should just keep claiming it's my first stream for some weeks? Or I can just add 1-0 my first streams ever tomorrow. I don't know about lag. I don't think I'm lagging, but maybe someone else can tell if they have lagging issues as well. Because if you all have, then I think I can't really blame you. So it's not a stupid name, but when there are like traitor dogs playing me, you are kind of suspect number one. So I don't really think it's you, because I think you've been chatting like during those games, so you probably wouldn't have time for that. This guy is also a dog. I haven't even noticed. Did you guys notice? It might actually be different people though, just now it's become a thing, right? But I'm playing horribly against the dogs, and they crush me, so they have something in common at least. Because I didn't even really see it happening, but my rook is gone. Did I go here? But he's just gonna take here. Maybe I could go here then, but then he's gonna go. It might be the same guy, of course, yeah. But it's always a different account. And I don't understand how you get 100 in rating. With that kind of play level. Unless you just drop your rating on purpose, but for what reason? To steal mine? Different personalities? Yeah. Maybe. But I haven't really... he's a lonely dog. Can you adopt me, please? I need home, shelter. Well, if it tells me who he is. I can't adopt a dog which I don't even know for sure is a dog. That would be a bit weird if I like adopted a dog and then turns out it's a human. Yeah, I'm gonna use new streamer tomorrow. Thanks, 6 feet down. So, his name is Dog Johnson. He's 8. This was just stupid. So I guess it was hanging anyways. Oh, this was protecting. Is this the only move? Oh, we could go here. He is a bit low on time. Doesn't help as it's mate now, right? Win takes mate. I was gonna say I could adopt him if he let me win, but I didn't have time. That was another way to checkmate. So we had a real interesting game last week, so let's make this one as interesting. With another French, the second French of the day, and then a really confusing second move. Which kind of makes it look more like a Sicilian to me. Are we gonna take that pawn? Let's push and see what happens. Now it starts to look like a Benoni, I think. So this game changes opening for every move. Or it might just be me not knowing too much about the different variations in openings. What is this? I refuse to think this is theory. But that doesn't mean it can't work, of course. So let's go, let's just go, now let's level up this knight. Maybe c4. So I might want to retreat this bishop at some point. Let's castle. I might run into a serious kingside attack here though. We'll see. Okay, where to put the bishop? I kind of want to go here, but it's probably just gonna be b5 and I need to move it again, so let's move all the way back. King back. This is either super advanced or it's not. But I guess that goes for pretty much everything. Either super advanced or not super advanced. Do I want to take here? I don't think so. Let's actually go bishop maybe somewhere. Bishop here maybe. Maybe a3 b4, maybe, I mean h3 is never wrong. Getting the rooks into the game makes sense. How is e5? No, it's not gonna do anything good now. So let's just wait and see what happens. And now let's go here. The danger of h3 is of course sacks, though they are usually not good. The advantage is no back rank mates, but it's gonna be a while until we get anywhere near some back rank issues in this game. I don't think it's the position where it's easiest to find a plan, but I have some space, and that's certainly good. So I'm just gonna play some random moves, hoping they are good. But yeah, 15 plus 10 is a bit too long. At least I don't really feel like I'm able to like start thinking real when like playing online anyway, so either you end up wasting your time or you don't spend it at all. Usually the opponents don't do it either though. Let's go b4, see what happens. Should we try to open up a bit? Maybe not, as I have such a big space advantage. I kind of just, no, let's take actually. and try to go for that open file. So some kingside attack might be starting here, but let's ignore it for now. Try to double the rooks maybe in the b file. Maybe go a4, a5 and try to put a rook up here. So I guess just going knight here will kind of stop that. So let's for now just play rook b2. I should not be surprised by that move. But I still need to figure out how to reply. I'm just gonna take the pawn. The advantage of not having a rook here is that it's easier to run away with the king. But it might be dangerous. Okay, so I can take this pawn if I want to. This pawn is pretty much dead, whatever I do. 3 pieces attacking it. So let's just take here. Knight takes, makes sense. Threatens my bishop, it is protected, but maybe I should actually take here. Or should I just keep the bishop? Let's take here, even though that knight wasn't so good. Maybe I should have done it, because now the bishop can go here, and I need to move the queen. So maybe let's just continue our own plan. It's important not only to protect against your opponent's plan, but also make your own plans happen. Let's go queen here maybe. No, let's go here. I don't think it's much of a difference. Now, I don't think there's any immediate threat, but I could at some point check. So I guess, what's the point now? Just bishop here and I need to move the queen again. And what am I gonna do about these rooks? Should I enter here or here? Or just wait for a little bit and see? All options are decent, I would say, but... And how dangerous is this kingside attack of his? This knight is actually doing a good job stopping the queen from entering. And as long as the queen is not part of the attack, I don't think it's too dangerous. But in a couple of moves, everything might change, of course. It's okay, bishop further into the attack. Maybe something can happen in the H file now. I could move my knight away and like try to trade off here, but I don't think I should. Another thing about this bishop is I might want to move that, for instance here, just so if I need to quickly flee with the king away, I can just get up here. So I don't like get like back rank mated by having to move too far. I might also go here. And just to make sure I won't be a victim of playing only defensive moves, I'm gonna do that. This might be a bit annoying as this bishop is pinned. I need to watch out though if I like move my king. It's not like happening yet, but if I move my king to a light square, then they open up some pawns, there comes a check and I just hang my rook. Doesn't seem too likely at the moment though. How is this check now? Does it work? I guess it works as this move can't be done because takes the queen, and queen here, that might work, but then at least queen takes, king takes. I'm not sure. Or just move the king, of course. So king up, preventing my idea of checking on h4 with the queen. Maybe I should try to do something with my knight on c3. It doesn't really do much. Maybe like, let's say bishop here, knight here. Maybe threatening to take here, but it's a bit slow. And this bishop, I don't want to have it here, but here it doesn't do anything in particular there either. So maybe the best thing I can do about this bishop is trade it for this knight. But that's not gonna be... Maybe knight like here, here, here. It's a bit slow. Yeah, but I'm just gonna do it. Maybe I shouldn't have, because I can't go here because these guys are both protecting that square, so that's just gonna drop a pawn. I might protect it like with the queen first though, if I go here maybe. It's still gonna kind of mess up my pawn structure though. Should I go knight here? And then maybe trade off, or then and then knight back, something like that. Let's just go here and see what happens. So maybe queen here is coming. Even though this bishop is pinned, I can't go queen here because, well, take it. It's a queen for a queen, and in the end I lose a rook. So it's not pinned for all costs. There might be danger on the king side, but I think my king might be able to escape. It could cost some pawns though, so I don't want to do it if I can avoid it. King runs to the king side. That kind of makes sense, I guess, as it's called king side. Now I could go here and trade off the queens. And as I'm a bit concerned about my own king safety, that might actually make sense. I don't want to do a king sack in this game, even though that's my name. So it's kind of important not to mess it up though. If I miss anything, I'm suddenly just down a queen or something. So this queen is not protected. That's I'm pretty certain about that. So we can take and I take. And this bishop can't do anything crazy afterwards. It might not. What if it doesn't take it? I'm threatening this, so probably this must be the move. Oh. Okay, let's just try it. At least we might learn something. I don't know what though. Let's pre-move taking here. Though we have like 10 minutes, so we don't really need to pre-move anything. But if, let's actually look at it. If rook goes back, I can't take, because then I'm just gonna lose an exchange. So I might maybe like go queen here, kind of just establishing the queen in my opponent's position. The pressure against these pawns and this bishop, and yeah, might work out somehow. Also, he can't like go here and threaten to trade off queens because I take, bishop takes, and then this rook, which is there, will hang in the end. So I guess that might make some sense. But my king is still gonna be in some problems. But we also always like fancy moves. Putting the queen where it can be captured. I'm a bit down on time, like usual, but it should be plenty. Especially as I'm not really calculating any long variations. Because I'm too lazy. So yeah. He's thinking, so I'm gonna take that as a good sign. Because if the queens get off, I don't think there's any trouble with these kings. That's interesting. That's, well, yeah, it's certainly interesting because that's sacrificing a piece. And is it any danger? Of course, this square is protected, so there's no check there. And there's really no time to like put the rook here, because say I take with the rook, the queen is threatened, so the queen is again, probably. So what's the... Or maybe there is something here, because of course there is 3 pieces, but the queen can be the first one to get there. So I guess, say rook takes, bishop here, king here. I don't really see the continuation. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but it's too tempting to take a free piece. And I think I should take with the rook, because it threatens the queen. Well, I mean the queen also does, but then you can trade. On the other hand, a trade is of course great, because then we're up a piece and no more queens, so no more king danger. Let's take with the queen, because it also like gets the queen closer to the opponent king. In some variations, I don't really see them, but it might be like threatening this guy. But let's say that if this ends up with a queen trade, this has been a great success. And then I think we need to say that this move, or this move it was, let's see, this move was fancy but not the best, because it dropped a piece. If this knight hadn't been there, it would have been real dangerous by going here. I think it would have been mate actually, yeah, king to the side and then a back rank mate. So this knight has kind of 2 purposes. It blocks the check here. We'll just remove the arrows. Blocks the check here, and also if I need to go here, it can also go back here and kind of block a back ranked mate. So I think it's promising, but I'm absolutely not sure. Do I like threaten going here now? That's almost mate. If I go here, well, if it had been my turn now, then king here, rook check, forces king to the back rank, rook back, winning the queen. If not mate. But the only problem is my opponent has 1 move before I can do that. Also, it won't really be doable, I think, because well, I threaten the queen now, so probably that queen will move somewhere. So where should the queen go? It could of course go here, 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 not here because the knight. Not okay. So I guess these are the 3 squares. Rook back neither works because it's just take winning a rook. So these are the 3 squares. And yeah, I don't really know what's the difference between them. I guess maybe one of these 2 squares because that protects against going with the queen here. I could still go with the queen there though, force a queen trade. And that's actually forcing either take or king back with make me be the one trading. So but then if he like queen go here and trade, then I lose a pawn, but I will still be up a piece for a pawn, and probably some of these pawns are trouble as well. So it's not really easy, I think, for black, unless you can get some king side attack going. So say queen here to avoid all possibilities of a trade, at least as far as I can see. Maybe actually I can go queen here, threatening to trade of queens once more, and rook can't go here because that's a pin. But yeah, maybe like queen here, or not here because of that. So queen here then. It's certainly an option because that queen gets kind of passive. Okay, so it goes here. And then I might go here, forcing a queen trade. But losing a pawn. So how greedy am I? Do I want to keep that pawn? There might of course be some tactics here too, which I haven't considered yet, but I don't really. Well, we have this check. And it's actually pretty close to mate. As far as I can see, this is the only move. But I don't really think there's any follow-up. Okay, maybe knight here because the queen is protecting it. And then this might be the only move, except for sacking the queen. So just, yeah, of course, that's, so then the king is here, the queen is here, and my knight is here. And then, what's the way to finish it off? Maybe queen to the corner. But then either here or rook in between. So maybe there's something better. I can go here, of course, checking. And if king goes here, that's... No, it's actually not mate. And no matter what, it's gonna end up with the king getting back to this square. And then... I mean, I can check here, but I feel like it's just jumping around, giving checks and no mate. I might do something simpler, but it looked kind of tempting. And there might very well be a mate there. Maybe in some variation, if I move this one, I can later like take here too. Let's do it. We need some action. Instead of just trading queens and going for an endgame. So yeah, that was forced. And I thought about this move. I can take here too. Maybe that's good. Then knight in between or king here. But maybe we can do that later, actually. So let's check here. And now king here or here, but here, is it mate? Yes, it is. So that means the king must go here, as far as I can tell. I'm not very good at playing attacks, so I should definitely practice them too. Thanks for the follow, Fritz Koala. That means a lot. Thank you. If you like my stream, please consider following me. And if you want to play me, send me a challenge. I think I'm gonna play one more game after this one. So we might need to take slightly shorter time control. Okay, so possible moves. Check here. Let's go for it. Because at least I can win an exchange, right? And I can take here maybe. There might not be a mate here, but at least it is good ways to win some material. I feel like there should be a mate though. But let's just keep it simple. Taking here. So either king here or knight in between. Maybe just take this exchange next move. What I haven't really thought about is that now I'm in some trouble. I don't think I can take here. I think it's gonna be mate because of this move. King to the side, and it's a back rank mate, so that would have been stupid. Luckily, none of my pieces are hanging, so I should probably find a way out of it. Maybe I can actually take here. And the idea is, yes, this is possible, but now I am just able to escape. And I don't think, I mean, with the king here, is it dangerous? Slightly, maybe. At least for upper pet, but let's do it. If queen takes, then I don't feel there's any danger. But that might be the best move anyway. So yeah, I think I'll finish with a 10-minute game after this one. Even though that's blitz, it's at least a long blitz game. I'm glad I saw that mate threat at least. Because that would have been a bitter way to end things. Okay, queen takes. It is a new mate threat though, which I also missed. That's a mate. So maybe knight here, and if bishop takes, that might actually be at least a pet. If I take back, then check, and here. I kind of messed this up a bit. I think it's still fairly easy to save, but it could have been even easier. I might just go f3, I guess. Do I have any checks now? I have this check, but I don't really see the point. Especially as he can probably just take, and if I take, then it's mate threat. So I'm just gonna go. It weakens my dark squares, but no check here because the knight is protecting. Maybe bishop here. I think I'm good here. Use your rook maybe. Yeah, to protect the knight. That might also have been a good idea. I've kind of forgotten about my rook. It's been up there so long. And yeah, Eren Jaeger, I think it looks good for white as well. But I mean, there's been so many mate threats now, which I've almost missed. So suddenly there's one I don't see, so we'll see. And also thanks for the follow, Eren Jaeger. That means a lot. Yeah, thanks Fritz. I should assign like one person to watch out for each of my pieces and tell me when I should move. It's not somewhere you usually have a rook. I wouldn't say this game is over though. As long as your opponent has a queen, it's never over. But on the other hand, is that queen almost trapped? Is this the only... Well, these squares the queen can go to. The knight takes these squares away and the pawns this. Yeah. It's my third stream, actually. I started last Thursday. And so I'm gonna stream every Thursday, Friday and Monday this month at least, and then I'll see if I feel like that's too much or too little, and maybe I'll adjust it, or I'll just keep up with that. Yeah, that's right. There are you can always rewatch my videos if you want to, but I think they're only available for 2 weeks on Twitch. I'm also gonna upload all my videos to YouTube. I have the same username there, as you can probably see. So please consider following me there, and also on Twitter if you want to like see my schedule and other stuff. So now this is a threat, but I don't know how much of a threat it is, because king to the side, queen down, king up. Take this pawn. It is a bit annoying. We should maybe try to avoid that. But I don't know how easy that's gonna be. Yeah, the rook is hanging, so I might take it. The only issue is this. The king to the side. Maybe I can actually just move king up. I don't think there's upper pet. And I think it's at worst upper pet. I'm not gonna be mated at least. I'm not 100% sure. The fans want to see a queen sack. Yeah, I was actually thinking about it for a very short time. Maybe take here. How is that working out? So king takes. Is it anything? I don't really see it. And maybe we want to see a king sack as well, but I think I'm gonna avoid that for now. But let's do this. Maybe it's gonna end up with a king sack. We'll see. At least I need to avoid a clock sack, which I'm pretty close to. Okay, this is actually good. It's once again threatening mate. Maybe knight here. And if queen here, I still have the time to like escape. Or I could maybe give a check, but do I have a single check now without the queen sack? I think this is working. Check. It's actually pretty scary, I think. Rook here, queen here, king to the side. Ooh, there's no check here because this knight is protecting. So then I'm just gonna gamble, it's good. Ooh, though this move I missed. But then maybe rook back here. Unless I have something even better. That's okay. The queen can check me without the support of the bishop. Yeah, I need to make sure I don't make a clock sack, if I didn't say it. I am a bit low on time. Even though I said earlier I have so much time in this game. But then stuff started getting complicated. So, we'll see. Threatening the rook. It's kind of annoying I don't have a check. But I guess I can just move the rook to the side. And soon enough, I guess I'll get to utilize his kind of weak king and get a mate, or at least maybe trade of queens or something. So maybe I'll just take the knight now. It's kind of hard to mate though with these two pieces in the defense, but if I can bring the queen back to the defense, that's actually gonna solve a lot of issues. Maybe like king takes, queen checking here, followed by queen back here. The best thing would be, of course, to threaten his queen with my queen at the same time as I check so I can force the trade. But it's not that easy, yes, to manage. I could also check here, maybe king back, check here. Or maybe that's nothing. There's been surprisingly many mate and one threats in this game though. Okay, so it doesn't take this. So what's the threat now? Is it any threat? Because this square is covered, so there's nothing here. I don't see a threat now, and that kind of worries me, because I think there is one. And when you don't see it, bad. But what is this queen gonna do? I'm just gonna go here, I think. And I mean, if there's a tactic here, then congrats, 6 feet down. You have fought well, so if I missed one, you have deserved the win. I'm no good, but knight e6 looks gem to me, and that might actually be true. Knight here, forcing a trade of bishops probably. That looks like a better move, so you don't need to say you are no good, because I think that was a very good move. You're hungry. We are all hungry for good moves, aren't we? Could it be something cool? I mean, this is still protected, so that's all fine. Maybe checking here. Maybe going here. That's the same idea as last time. I need to watch out for this move though. But that move, king up, and then this guy's hanging. Not really sure that's the biggest issue though. I'm gonna do it. I guess queen here. This is forced. Bishop takes. Do I have a mate now? Or I can't take here, of course. I'm gonna start with this move. So king must go here. That's forced as far as I can see, but that's mate, isn't it? So I think it works out. What's it want? A3 pawn? No, I think it was this, and it actually, I mean, it won a piece, so it was just a mate. So good king sack there in the end, 6 feet down, but it was a good game. Rook protects here. If he moves his queen, I could take here, but not when he moves there. Unfortunately, no good discovery checks winning the queen. Oh, does this work? King takes, check, winning the queen. If it works, it's pretty brilliant. I'm not gonna be of much material anyway, but with a queen up. And very important, if he checks now, getting a discovery back, I can take back with a queen on both squares. So to be honest, I did not see that when I just did the tactic, so that was luck. But I guess I just shouldn't have said that, and you could also have been really impressed. Let's just go start with some quick back rank mates. And maybe a mate here. Yes. This maybe. And this is a mate. This is a very simple mate. Here we have a back rank mate. Here we win a rook. And we have a mate next move. Or at least almost next move. Here we have a mate in 1. What could we check here? I think that's it. There's certainly some tactics, maybe take here. And take here. Let's see, is it some kind of fork or something here? Oh, of course, there's just a free piece in the end. Here, it's also a free piece in the end. Could we trap the queen somehow, or are we just gonna take this one? Let's hope it is. Maybe check in the corner, or just... no, that's not mate. What about this move? That looks like the best way to go. Mate in 2. And now... could we win some material? Maybe just take that free bishop with the fork. This looks like it's gonna be a lot of tactics here. This move looks very powerful. Followed by this is probably mate. This is a windmill, but is this just mate? Almost. Almost. There it is. Windmill is, by the way, the coolest tactic in chess, I would say. Should we just take the bishop? I guess so. If you don't know what a windmill is, you should definitely check it out, because it's so awesome. Maybe here. My voice is starting to fail me again. I hope my throat will be better tomorrow. There should be some good tactics here. Maybe just go here, winning that piece. Here it is a free rook. He is close to mating us. Should we just go here to stop that? Yes. You have a very good chance at beating the record, but I guess it's not good that I saw that, because now I might get nervous. Are we gonna take here, threaten some back rank stuff, or is it something even more forcing? Right, there's a free queen, but on the other hand it's not free because he takes back. So let's take here. Yes, it was. And now do we have a back rank? No, we don't, so we just take the queen. Black to move and mate. This is a nice one. We need 2 more to beat the record. Takes. That's just gonna be equal material in the end, so takes here maybe. Nah, let's just try it. Of course, this maybe. 1 more in 45 seconds and I still have 3 attempts, so I could just gamble. Should we just take here? No. Oh, I guess it was a check there. Should I check here? No. No, wait. Can I take it? I don't think so. No, come on. check here. I don't see it. It was maybe here. Yes, we made it with 2 seconds to spare. Oh, I just gambled there. New record on this account, that is being said, but still, that was pretty good. But I felt it started very well, and then in the end I was kind of almost throwing it away, but it just happened. But we found an opponent, so that's very good. And I have zero idea of what to do here. So I guess I should just play some normal moves. Just to... until I learn to do something better. Okay. That's one way to go. I'm just gonna go bishop here, I guess. But I don't suspect a queen sack to be good, but who am I to know? Also, it says it is my normal rating, but I don't believe that can be true. It would be really odd, at least, if I'm gonna play Crazy House with my normal rating. But yeah, we'll see. I certainly hope not, because it says that if I lose I will drop 435 points. So that's a bit too much. I'm just gonna check if I can... Oh, that doesn't really work. Let's stay here. Giving up the queen. I'm gonna take it. Because now I can put on a new queen somehow. So how could I do that? Okay, I just drag it onto the board. But I guess a queen might be good to just have in the bank at the moment. Can we try to attack his king somehow? He can put on a bishop, but I'm just gonna castle and see. It must be valuable to have an additional queen. I can't believe otherwise. Okay. We could take here, or we could trade off the knights. I think I'm just gonna take here. I hope he doesn't castle at some point. Now it starts to get tempting to put on a queen somewhere, but I'm not really sure where. And I'm not sure if I should trade off more pieces or not. Let's just take care. As long as he only has minor pieces to put on the board, I shouldn't be too worried. Why don't you take my knight back? Oops, he says in chat. So that might explain it. Should we just keep capturing stuff? I guess we could. Though now, for instance, no any good squares to put on that extra queen. Or the bishop for that matter. To just take. Of course, it's also nice if you can get this queen out. So I think this game has gone very good so far, but I mean, I could also always put on a queen here, but maybe it's even better to just save it for later. Let's bring the knight up. Also giving some... Okay, I guess we could just take back. We really want to bring this queen into the attack somehow and also put on another queen. 2 deadly queens. So he put on a new bishop. I'm not too worried about that. There might just be, like, for instance, a mate in 1 here, but it's not really easy to see. What about a new queen here, though? It looks dangerous. I'm just gonna try it. And the thing is, I can also put on a rook and a bishop and a knight, so maybe I can just put on pieces until he is mated somehow. But wait, is this a mate? Because the knight is pinned, I think that's a mate. Though, I guess he could put on another piece blocking it. Seems like it. So, yeah, that's a piece there. What about checking here now? That's mate, I think. We won the first game, and it seems like it's actually counting on my normal rating. That's very odd. That almost looks like a bug. It might get fixed later. Yes, we can do a rematch, then we find an opponent quickly. And we got an achievement, play your first game of Crazy House. Let's just go d4. I have no idea what openings are good, so I'm just gonna play normal at the moment. What's for sure is we can't do anything else than normal chess moves before we have won a piece. This move looks tempting, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. When this is moved, there are always some ideas about taking here, but I guess it doesn't work as the queen can take back. The idea is, of course, to get the queen here, but also here this queen could block, so doesn't seem to work in this particular situation. Okay, that's winning a queen, right? Seems like it. It can't be that normal chess and Crazy House has the same rating. That's just too odd. We can bring on another queen now. But I think, just like last time, we are gonna wait at least a bit just to make sure we make the most out of it. Also, a good thing about not putting the queen on the board is it can't be lost before we put it on the board. Though it does look a bit tempting to put the queen here, giving a check. But as long as it's not mate, we'll wait. We'll wait a bit. I'll just go... Yeah, let's go d4. Just trying to get this queen into the game. Also opening up for this bishop, maybe. Okay, taking with check, probably. Now we might soon consider to bring on another queen. Maybe just bishop here, increasing the pressure against this knight. Let's do it. It's still protected, but if I can get another piece in, like for instance that extra queen, that might be good. What did he do? He just put on a pawn there. Well, it threatens my queen, but might be a bit slow. Maybe just the queen one step back, for instance. He can put on a knight, but I'm not too worried about that. So let's just go here. There's no rush here. As long as we have both the queens, we shouldn't be too worried, I think. Though of course, it's really not possible to have any sort of control here. Anything could happen. So we'll see. My voice is better today, so doesn't hurt to talk anymore, which is good, of course. I think at least I fully understand the rules. So it's basically normal chess, but you can put on new pieces. So, of course, there might be some differences. Like, for instance, can you put on a pawn on the last row, so it just becomes a queen immediately? I would guess not. And also, if you capture a pawn which has become a queen, does that... Let's go here. Having a mate threat. That's not gonna stop it. Yeah, if you capture a pawn that has become a queen, does your opponent get that queen or just the pawn to put back on the board? There are some technical stuff there, but it might not even become important for our games. Certainly hasn't yet. So this is the third game against this guy, and he really likes to get the queen out early. But until now he has lost it both times. So I don't really mind. Being queen up is... Well, I don't think it's as safe as it is in normal chess, but it's not... You certainly have some control. And also, if you capture your opponent's queen, you aren't just let's not do that. You aren't just one queen up like normal chess, you're actually two queens up because you get your opponent's queen as well. And surviving that is not easy. This is a free pawn. What's the best way to take it? I guess I'm gonna take with the pawn just to make that fork. Any tricks for him here? I think I'm just gonna take the knight. Gaining some pieces already to put back on the board. And now just develop the bishop, maybe. I'm not sure if I want to castle kingside because this might be dangerous. So maybe I could just like put on an additional pawn here. Oh, I have a super move. Putting on a knight to give a fork. Have I been able to do that for a long time? Well, here I won the knight, so yeah, I could do it here. That's a nice move. And once again, we are queen up. Or maybe I should say two queens up. And now maybe put the queen here. Or should we just wait a bit? Let's do that. King must go here or here. We could pick up that bishop if we want to. There might be something better. But now I only have a pawn to put on the board, so... So is it possible to analyze your Crazy House games? I'm not sure, because it's so complex. I don't know if there exist good computers. Let's try just to open this analysis link. It does not seem to be a computer, no. So how do I get back to the game? Yeah, it's here. Should we pick up this bishop? I don't really see why not. It's really hard to find plans just because there are so many possibilities, but I'm just gonna take here, I think. But going for mate is always a good plan, and I think also just winning material. But exchanges can be a bit tricky because Well, it gives you more pieces, but so does it give your opponent. Okay, take the rook, maybe take here with a check. Let's just take the rook. Maybe we can put the rook on the board soon. These knights are protecting each other, so I can't pick up any of these with the queen. I also have a bishop I can put on the board, but maybe just take here. It's a bit important not to lose the queen though, because then he can put on a new queen, so should be cautious about that. Bishop here maybe, giving a check. So how is then putting a pawn here? Forking, and if I take, knight takes, so I guess that's actually losing some material. But what I really should try to is to get this queen out. Maybe by pushing here somehow. Yeah, let's just go here, even though it blocks the bishop. Now we threaten going queen here. And I don't really think he's gonna survive. So I guess this pawn here still works. Maybe just take here first. That might be better. Okay. I could put on a rook. But where? Maybe queen here now. Let's try that, because he only has a pawn to put on the board. I threaten mate by taking here. So what you really need to think about when you try to mate here is it gives your opponent more chances to block the check. Isn't this just mate? Yes. Because you can put a new piece. However, if you can give a check right next to your opponent, that's something completely different. It still claims this is normal rating, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. The goal of this account is not to get the rating as high as possible anyways, so if this was normal chess, I would just take here, getting the queen here. And I'm not sure if that is good in Crazy House, but as this is, it's a fun variation, so let's try it. So I guess all the concrete lines are very different. But it seems like we're gonna win this rook, at least if we want to. And I think we want to do that. We threaten this one. Okay. We are pretty close to mating him, I think. But is there any mates now? It's at least close, but I don't see it immediately. What about just putting a pawn here? Let's try that. Now we threaten mate by taking here with, yeah, we can take with either piece actually. Translate the pawn to a queen or just getting a new queen. Both works. So this is going pretty well so far. 3 out of 3 wins, and this also looks very promising. But who knows, it might be our opponent's first attempt for Crazy House in a long time as well. That protects the mate at least, but there might still be some tricks. For instance, maybe I can put a knight here. Is that forced mate? Knight here, threatening check. One option is to take here with the queen, but then queen takes is mate. So that means the other option is king here, but then take here with either piece. And as he has no pieces to put on this square, it must take with the queen. And then queen takes, but then the new piece could be put here. But I think it's mate. And also now we might be able to figure out if he takes a pawn that has become a queen, does that count as a queen? But of course it depends on what he plays now. If he takes here, it's just gonna be mate in 1. Finds the move. So let's try it. Even though it might not be the best move. I guess I should do rook. I'm gonna do rook in case he gets that piece. Because then he only gets a rook. But if we only got a pawn, then it should be symbolized somehow on the piece. Because if not, you might chase a piece where you don't really get any value for it. No, but he only gets a pawn. And then this should be mate. Okay, so you can't, we got another answer, you can't put a pawn on the first rank, because if not, this would not have been mate. He could have put a pawn here, then we would have taken that pawn, and then it would have been mate. So not only did we get a win, we also got a lot of valuable information for future games. Let's go here, even though it kind of weakens this square. If he goes queen here, it shouldn't be too dramatic though. Is he gonna go here? Get some central control. That might be good. We'll see. Let's take. We are actually winning a pawn here. And let's take with the knight, because now we also open up for the queen check. But I guess we should take here first. And we also have some pieces to put on the board if we want to. I think this move is the most tempting. Now that is protected, but we might if we want to take here. Not sure though to what degree I want to do that. Let's develop a knight for now, and we'll see. I couldn't find anything concrete. Because if I took queen takes, and this is not so dangerous anymore because the queen can block. Now I might be forced to do it though, but I want at least a tempo. I'm not forced to do it either, of course, but let's try it. See what happens. Not sure if I want to do this check, because he can put a bishop here or here. Oh, what? What happened there? Why did my queen go there? I did certainly not drag my queen there. That's a bug. Okay, but it's not over. It's not over yet. That's upsetting. I don't really understand it, because I didn't even touch that square, I think. Okay, knight there, giving a check. I'm just gonna take it. I might lose this game, but whatever. I don't feel it was on fair terms. Real odd. I want to have a look at that replay, and I actually can, as it's on stream, but I guess I'll do that after the stream, if I still remember the situation. It's so hard without a queen. And I have no idea what to do. Let's just go here. Maybe we can win that rook at least. Or do something even more fancy. I have still 2 knights to put on the board. And 4 knights on the board at the same time. That's gonna be annoying. Let's take this one first. What would be the best, of course, is like if we go back here, for instance, and he takes, then we can put a knight here. We really want to fork these pieces. Now this is a square where you can fork, but it's controlled for now. Is it any tricks? Maybe. How is this gonna work out? We can put a piece in between. So that must be the bishop. Then we can increase the pressure. Or should I just wait until I have something that surely works? Maybe bishop here first. Threatening mate with putting a rook here. That's gonna be a mate, as far as I can see. It's mate. Ooh, come back. That was a nice one. The only thing worrying me is, as I win all games, he might not want to play that many more, and I don't know how easy it's gonna be to find a new opponent. So if anyone wants to play me, that would be awesome. Oh, he has played. Philidor. Though I don't think I should think too much about openings. So yeah, giving a check with a piece right next to the king, that's really valuable. Because then he can't put on a new piece to block it. And that's how mates could be achieved easiest, I think. Should we go here? Let's do it. Increase the pressure here. Not that hard, not that easy to deal with. Maybe push here. That's certainly not the way. Now we can take here if we want to win the rook afterward. Unless we have something even better. I'm gonna do that. Maybe bishop takes, knight takes, and then we can put knight here with a check if the king goes here now. So the options are king here or king here. Let's just do that quickly. Even though I have plenty of time. Also, we do have a rook to put on the board, and the queen can easily get into the attack. It looks very promising. Maybe he'll try to like run up here. Maybe we should protect this guy actually. Yeah, let's just go d4. Protecting here. And we could, if we want to at least get the queen out taking here, we could also check here. Let's take here. When your opponent has a knight to put on the board, which is not the case now, I think it's really important not to put the queen and the king somewhere where they can be in a fork. So check here is one option. Not really sure how much it will do. This almost traps the queen. But the queen could go here, I guess, so there might not be any point. Let's push here. Maybe we should have put the pawn on the board. Okay, I'll just take back first. Now I threaten not mate here because he can get here. Okay, but it's still quite dangerous for his king. Though of course he could suddenly put on some pieces, making it a bit dangerous for my king. Now it's mate here, because he blocked the one square to get away, as far as I can see. Yes. So we have 6-0 against this guy. 6 wins, no draws, no losses. What's the idea here? I'm just gonna chase him away. Unless he wants to give up the knight for very little. He did want to give up his knight for very little. In fact, for nothing. I had a super move there, but I played too fast. Here. Put that extra knight here, giving a check. Only one move. Queen takes, knight takes, winning the queen, also winning the rook. That was a missed opportunity, for sure. But that's something you kind of have to expect to happen when playing. Let's just develop. When playing Crazy House. After all, it is really crazy stuff. Could we do some tricks now? That just shows how dangerous this game is. Suddenly there is extreme danger. Now we could put a knight here, but king to the side, and that knight might just be trapped, so maybe not. Let's castle. We had a very good way to win this game very quickly, but as it didn't happen, I guess it might be better to just calm down. Let's just take. Oh, queen takes, and we have a knight here. So we got to use some of that tactic at least. And now maybe chess.com should have like Crazy House tactics, where you could just train your Crazy House tactics. So we are about to go up 7-0 against this guy. Now maybe put on a queen here. I think so, because he has no piece to put on, so this is forced and take care on his mate. Tactics winning the game once again. So because this goes on our normal rating, we have actually increased our normal rating a lot. Let's try to get 8 in a row. Hello, Miss Holly. How are you today? That's not a good move in normal chess, that is. Okay. In normal chess, this is winning material. Let's just assume it is in Crazy House 2. If this knight go back, we Yeah, that makes more sense, because then we would have this discovery with a check winning the queen. Which is of course very nice. Maybe we could check here now. Or maybe we could put a pawn here. It might look better than it is, because move the king and... What's the follow-up? Let's just go... But he has a pawn to put on the board, so maybe we just put the pawn on here and it's... Well, we could maybe take it. Let's try it. So the idea is, of course, if there is a pawn here, either by pushing or putting a new one, we could just take, at least in normal chess. And if takes, we win the rook. Okay, now we have discovery. There must be some good way to use that. Knight here, for instance, might be good, because if king goes up, we have a check here. King here. Could pick off the rook if we want to. Maybe we somehow can use our pawns to make that even more dangerous than in normal chess. But I'm not really sure how. Let's at least go here. The rook can come here, but then we can just take it with a knight. So that's not really worrying me. It might still be the best move though. I guess we should just take it. And now we have a rook to put on the board. So I can take here. I'm just gonna do that. It should be made somehow soon. That might make sense. Can we kind of do the same somehow? Guess we should try to protect our queen. Maybe queen here followed by a pawn here. But it is a bit scary if like queen here, putting some pressure against the king maybe. We could of course play it a bit more safe. Anything even cooler to do? I'm gonna try it. That was a new knight, right? Yes. But now he has no more pieces to put on the board. So I could just take this one maybe. Let's do that. And still I might consider putting a pawn here. Now also I might have some checks. But I'm not really sure how good that is. Or we could put a knight here giving a check, but... No, let's just put a pawn here. It's gonna win a piece at least. Or, I mean, maybe. Yeah, not really sure. And of course it might suddenly be scary, because, well, it's nothing at the moment, but it is a bit scary. So for instance, if he could capture my king, yeah, now it's a mate in one threat. That's something we should stop. But I might be able to capture here with a check first. Let's do that. And as we learned earlier, very important, when he takes back, he does not get a queen, only a pawn. That's that has been beneficial for us today. Certainly. So now we need to deal with this. Maybe just put a rook here. So answering that mate threat with a counter threat. Also, many ways to follow up. I think maybe put a bishop here or here, increasing the pressure here. This knight should certainly be useful, maybe checking here or... What was the point of that? Putting a pawn there? I think I'm just gonna take here. And king takes, queen takes here, probably. He has a rook to put on the board now, but that shouldn't be too scary. What about putting a queen here? That looks very dangerous. Not possible to take this queen because there's a check, and not possible to take this because of the pin. So, really promising. Does anyone want to play me after this game? Because I feel like we've given this guy enough pain. 8-0. So I'm unbeatable this year. As he wants a rematch, I'm just gonna play him. Until if someone tells me in chat they want to play, I'm gonna play you guys next. But it might be a bit hard to find a new opponent. At least when I want to have at least 5 minutes. 10 is fine, as I have now. But I don't feel like I'm down on 3 minutes yet. But I find it really odd that it's the normal rating that gets changed when playing Crazy House. Can anyone confirm or deny that's the case? It might just be a bug and it might fix itself later. So I'll just play at least pretty normal until I win some peace. Of course it's interesting just to consider, like, should I take here? Then I get a knight, but he gets a bishop. I don't really see any particular reason for or against, but I'm not gonna do that, I think. Now I don't have the option, even. How to respond to that move. I'm just gonna take it. Maybe go bishop here. Yeah, this is a very odd move. Does not recapture this pawn and also gives up a pawn here. Which piece to take with first? I'm gonna take with the bishop. Because I think it's a bit more scary to give your opponent a knight. And also, I want to keep this good knight myself. This is a possibility, but push does not seem to work because this bishop is also protecting, so the tactic we used last game will not really work out. Maybe checking here first. Because this move is not really possible. So yeah, that was pretty forced, I think. We could put on a new knight. Any good squares for that? I don't really think so. I guess we need to do something about this guy, which is threatened. Yeah, let's just move it back. Okay, what's the point? I guess we should consider castling too. This is a bit scary. He's not really winning the bishop because we have this move protecting and stopping the check, but I'm just gonna castle and then continue the attack after that. It does not seem to be a position where he can fix the danger very quickly, so. Okay, tries that move anyway. I'm just gonna go here, I think. Also, I might threaten to check here. Should I do that? Yeah, why not? Also, knight checks are actually very valuable, I think, in Crazy House, because you can't block them. Okay, this is an option, winning a rook. Maybe we could start having even higher ambitions too, like getting the queen into the attack somehow. Maybe we could actually start looking for a mate. We go here. This line is blocked, so I guess the only places to go are these squares. To say here, then queen goes here maybe. Forcing the king here. I'm just gonna go here. Didn't see a concrete mate, it's gonna be dangerous, there might be something, but that might happen here too. The good thing about going here is that I also threaten taking here. The good thing about going here is I take control over this square, which might be an important escape square if the king has to run. But if the king gets here, it's also gonna be in some trouble, so. Okay. We have a knight to put on the board. But I don't think this is the situation to do that. So maybe we could check here with the queen. Maybe bishop in between. No, then we can just take it as the knight threatens. So I guess maybe king here. Or put that other bishop there. Maybe give a check. Maybe give a check here. No, but then the rook can take. Yeah, let's just give a check here. Getting out of this threat and then maybe take here next move. Okay, that piece is we can just take. You can also consider something like queen here because this piece is pinned. But let's just take with the bishop. King must go here or here. Now this is that mate. Looks like a mate to me. Yes. So 9-0. Can we get 10-0 here? Might just happen. Okay, that's aggressive. Threatening to take here, that's actually the main threat. So we should protect that somehow. Could go queen here. Or just something simpler. I'm just gonna go here. not too easy to follow up this attack. Maybe some idea of going knight down here, but it's a bit slow, I think. So now maybe just knight out, chasing the queen away. Okay. Maybe bishop here, setting up some pin. Also, thing is, my moves are very natural developing moves. Can we exploit the pin somehow now? Is this queen actually in some danger? Yes, it has some squares to escape, but say knight here. Queen cannot go here. And not here. Not here. And not down here. So I guess only move is to go here. Followed by... Is it some follow-up? G3 is of course possible, but now then the queen can just get back if it wants to. So could we like try to take that h4 square? Don't really see how. So maybe we should just keep the pin for now. Or not the pin, but the discovery. It might be valuable later. Instead of just like wasting it now when it doesn't really pay off. Also we need to consider this situation, but if we take there, the queen can get the safer square as well. Of course, before we do this, the queen also has the option to go here, but what about knight here? I guess this move works then too. He asks for a draw, but I don't feel like that's the way to go. We could just castle maybe. It's a bit scary though to castle as his queen is so near, but as long as it's only the queen, it's no danger. The danger might become if he can like trade off some pieces, maybe trade off the bishop, then bring that new bishop into a good attacking square, but I feel like I have some control for now. I spent 2 minutes on that move, but yeah, of course. What's not so good is that now the queen can also get away, so. But I don't think it really was any way to trap it. At least I couldn't find it. Okay. He uses that opportunity. I could go here, just putting some pressure here. Or can I put my bishop on the board somewhere nice? Let's go here and see what happens. It's not the it's not the easiest to defend, but king here works. Knight here. The best though might be putting the bishop. That additional bishop here or here or here or somewhere. Here it adds some pressure down here. It is controlled at the moment, also I can trade it off if I want to. Not sure I want to though, at least not yet. Oh, bishop here, I guess I'm just gonna push. Okay, a counter threat, but I don't really see it working. Maybe take, take, take. Only issue is he gets a knight to put on the board. And a knight and this queen might get scary. But I don't really see it mating. At least not as long as I have so much control over the light squares. Let's try it. Also, of course, I get a bishop. I actually have 2 bishops now just to put into that defense. My throat is not all good yet. I feel like it wants to resist when I talk. But I hope I'll be okay for another hour. He resigned. And it might look like he has had enough after 10 wins. Mad Scientist Achievement played 10 games of Crazy House, and all 10 has been victories. That's pretty nice. If we can learn that, maybe that last game would have gone differently. Yeah, so that's one check right there. Yeah, that's very interesting null effect, but if 3 check is a forced win, I kind of think it is. Or maybe not. No, it's just gonna be pure guessing, of course, but it seems a bit odd that you could go through a whole game and it shouldn't at some point end up with check. I'm also gonna guess it is. I'm certainly gonna guess this game is winning at least, because he is in some real trouble here. I guess there's no real way to find out though if it's won or a draw, because then you need to kind of solve chess. If king e1, queen takes, knight, yeah, no way out. And what would be really odd was if it was one for black, because the only way that could happen was if the starting position was a Zugzwang. I'm gonna guess that's not it. Would jeg drikker vann be right? Yes, that does mean I drink water, but there's no C in drikker, which means drink. But very correct except for that C. There aren't very many C's in Norwegian. C and Q and double W. Do we get this check? Let's save it. You feel free to ask me more questions. That's totally up to you. I don't mind. But yeah, what was I saying? C, Q, W, X, and Z. We rarely use them in Norwegian. You are Norwegian, so you are a super GM. Because all Norwegians are super GMs, right? I think my rating tells otherwise. But you're free to conclude with whatever you want. I'm not gonna deny I'm a super GM. He has had too much fun. Let's give a check. Norwegian water is good. At least you can drink it like right from the sink. You don't need to buy bottled water. So it's pretty nice. The taste is good too, I guess. to the degree you could say water has a good taste. That's 2 and that's 3. This is already 1 for you. Yes, that was not the toughest game. The king got too weak. And that's the worst opening you can play. Maybe see, okay, this might save some of it. But d4 is just too weakening. So we might have saved this from being an instant disaster. Norwegian chess prodigy. Yeah, based on that last game. You might just be right. Let's just take it. Maybe go here. Take. Get the queen out. Looks pretty good. So check here or here. I think I'm gonna check here. Because if I went here, then maybe this would have been annoying. But now I can do this. And that's gonna be a win. So yes, I guess I am a prodigy without knowing. You sacrificed your queen against this guy last time and still won. You got this. Is that long ago? Because then you have a good memory. Though I don't really look too much at my opponents. Druid check is one hell of a drug. Yeah, it kind of is. It can be really annoying in the start if you don't know any openings or anything, because then you're just gonna lose. But when you start to get some understanding of it, it kind of becomes cool. 10 out of 13 and a 5th place in the tournament with 14 minutes to go. So we have at least a couple of more games in the tournament, maybe more, because the games doesn't tend to last too long. That opening is so... or maybe not. I mean, in normal chess with these pawns there, that opening is actually a bit annoying. What is this queen doing? It's moving so fast, but let's just keep annoying it. Today was a good hydration day for me. Does that mean you drank a lot of water? I drink so much more water when I'm streaming. Because if not, my voice starts to fail. Oh, I should have checked here first now too, but it doesn't matter. Now it's winning. What kind of streak are we on now? 4 games streak. But you can never get more than 4 points for a win, right? You get 2 points for the first win, and then 3, and then 4, and then it just keeps on going 4. As long as you have a streak. Half a liter of having drunk 4 liters. That's very much water. Is that even healthy, man? I'm not sure at all. I never drink that much water. We could win this tournament if we can keep the streak going. But I'm probably gonna crack under pressure. Over the span of the day? Okay, maybe. I never drink. What's the past tense? I drunk? Have drink? Drunk? Yeah, I drank, right? Ollie, you help. I help with you with Norwegian. Now you got to help me with the English. It's drank. I'm pretty sure it's drank. I drank water. Yeah, pretty sure it's drank. I should have studied that sometime. Yeah, drank. Thank you. Should we give a check? Let's just bring in another piece. Okay. Okay, Factbot. After all, your name is Factbot, so I should trust what you're saying. What's the best way to open up this position? Is it taking here, or is it a check first? I'm gonna try to check here, no here. 6 liters. But that's very much, at least for me. Can we go here? Yeah, that I don't really mind, because I don't think there's any follow-up. Let's look at the standings, still in 4th place. But a win here is gonna get us up in shared first. Can we force the win? As far as I can see, no. Because we only have 1 check. But he is threatening to win the game. Oh, we can go here, right? That's a forced win. You have a forced win, yes. I almost got worried there. And we just got past 1500 rating. But this guy has a 9 win streak, so... And he's 2 points ahead of us, so we need to... 2 forced wins. Okay, what was the other one? This is also an opponent we can hope to win against. 3 forced wins. If you say so. What was the moves? Was it other queen checks? I didn't think I had a follow-up check after those. But I should probably keep my focus on this game. If you like my stream, I would really appreciate it if you press the following button. But it's of course totally up to you. Did it go? No, not there at least. Maybe I go here. I don't mind this fork because that's gonna be a check, so that's... I'm happy with that. Okay. How is this gonna work out? Should I give a check with this guy? Should I take? I'm gonna take. I don't really mind the queen getting here as long as it's only the queen. Let's try to check here like we did last game. It's not really the same position though. Maybe go here. Okay, I don't mind. So I can't survive another check, so I need to pay very close attention, especially if this knight gets into the game. That move's gonna threaten to win, but I could just move a king away. How should you finish off this game? Maybe just go here. I think the knight might come out. I should get my king somewhere it can survive for quite a while. Maybe here. At least keep it on dark square so this bishop is no issue. At the moment this knight is the only issue, but it's gonna take some time to get to this square. I have a check here. If we could only get this knight away, I'm gonna win the game. Let's push this guy. Because if I push again, if this takes, I have this check. Thank you. Thank you for sending me up into the tournament lead with 6 minutes to go. But 6 minutes is just... Will I have time for another game? I just need to start it immediately. Yes, it is time to finish off this game. Though with the server delay, it might be... I might not have time to spend all my time. And I think I need a win here to win the tournament. But I shouldn't really think too much about that. If it happens, it happens. But the other guys have lost their streak, and that really increases my chances. So I'm just gonna pretend I have a good shot even if I lose this game. Because I should really not get nervous. I'm gonna try this again. So these guys can only get 2 points if they win a game. Meaning this guy can time me. Should I try this once more? It has worked out pretty well so far. It threatens here, so I should stop that next move probably. Oh yeah, bishop can take, so maybe it wasn't that good then. Should I push? Let's keep the pace up. Oh no, this is bad. I missed the queen was protecting. Then it seems pretty hopeless. It's probably just lost. Here we have some facts. I'm gonna check that out after the tournament. It's over. Let's hope to get a new one. But it might be enough. It might. 41 points. What move is that? Did I take it? I'm gonna do it. Hope not this move. Okay, then I take. Can go here. I'm gonna think. Okay. Check. Okay, I don't know. Okay, wait. This is winning. Forced win. We get 2 more points. Let's keep going. We have a 4-point lead. These guys need 2 wins. Because they are not on a streak. But if one gets 2 wins in a row, they're gonna pass me by 1 point. So actually a draw now is not too bad. But we face a pretty low rated guy. So there are certainly hope. Take here. It's not that dangerous with this when the queen is not here. The only piece to utilize it is this guy, but now it's gone. Like maybe go here. Oh, but I need to play super fast because he almost has time to just wait this one out. But if I can like win this in a matter of seconds, I do have time. I need to play super quick. And it's another win. This last game is not gonna have time to finish, but how is the standings? I'm up by 7 points. It's gonna happen unless something crazy happens. Yeah, I saw that, Holly. I was gonna say it, but then I forgot it. So probably this game is not... Oh, I'm facing the guy in second place, so I'm definitely just gonna stall this game. I have more time than the tournament, so let's just play some moves. If I get in the danger of losing it, let's just wait out. Yeah, but we could just play some moves. But I'm gonna read what FactBot said. Water is considered one of the least toxic chemicals compounds with a lethal dosage of around 90 milliliters per kilogram in rats. The average human male weighs about 83 kilograms, so that means the average human male would need to drink around 7.2 liters for it to be lethal. In what time? I guess that's before you get it out again, or something like that. Tournament win, and it's well, it's not the first tournament. It's the first arena I play on this account. How crazy isn't that? Though maybe I shouldn't celebrate too early. Though he is the only guy who can actually catch us. And even he's not gonna really have time. So as soon as he gives me 2 checks, I'm just gonna finish it. Or just wait it out. Yeah, at one point. Yeah, that's probably true. Crazy. I don't know if I've ever won a tournament before on chess.com. Or in real chess for that matter. I've never won a real chess tournament. Like over the board. I have several second places. But not today. Let's wait it out. So I'm sorry about this fact, but you got temporarily blocked for sending 31 messages. I'm curious about this. What did you do? Because I don't really think you did anything wrong. So if it's too strict, I should have change that. Shouldn't have said the cursed website's URL. My purpose is not to block it. Bad chess website. Okay. So it's no real issue. Was it fair that it was moderated? But I don't have Nightbot really for moderation. I have it for comments. So for instance, if I write club, you could join my chess.com club and we could have viewer tournaments later. Or if I write Twitter, you could check out my Twitter. So I don't really want Nightbot to moderate my chat. I'm gonna check that out after the stream. But let's enjoy these standings. Pretty clear win. Yeah. But I guess I could turn it off somehow, right? What? Look at this, we are facing a 2-6-85 guy. Okay, I'm just gonna be super focused now, because I don't usually play against people like this. Is this like a real GM, or is it just super at King of the Hill? It's very cool anyways. So, full focus. Let's just get the pieces out. Let's take, just to not get low on time. But should I castle or should I not? Could maybe try. He castles. Maybe I should not then, just to make some imbalances. Which I think is nice when you play a much higher rated opponent. It looks a bit like Caro-Candice too. But I have nothing to lose here. Which is nice. Did I take the queen? Let's wait a bit. Yeah, should I rush or should I castle? Takes, push here. Doesn't really seem that good. I'm gonna try to castle. It doesn't have like a GM or something next to his name, so we might not be that strong in real life. Now I kind of want to get my king moving. Maybe push this. Yeah, and this protects against this, because bishop here would have been annoying. I kind of want to play f4, but it's just gonna drop immediately, so that's not. I have a forced win now, if it doesn't respond to it. Oh, I think he just got away. Because he can go here. No. Do I have a forced win? As far as I can see, I have forced wins against a 2-7 guy. So I'm probably just blind here. Or he has played like 5 games and just won them all and suddenly got that rating. Because of this. And I can go here. What's going on? Yeah, but I'm gonna wait for your invitation. I assume that's you. So what is this? Is it this 10 plus 0? Normal chess? I think so, at least it doesn't say otherwise. So I'm gonna play the Albin counter gambit again. I kind of like it in Blitz, but I would never play it in classical chess. It's not that sound. Oh, I was not paying attention there. I feel this is a trap. Well, there are some traps in this opening, but it's not that open I get to use them. If you don't know this, it's gonna be a bit of luck whether you can step into a trap or not, but we'll see. Well, you get some help here from Nicola, so that's a good move. Yeah, listen to Nicola if you want a good next move. No, that's all fine, Nicola. For my part, at least. Maybe if you don't want the help, Jebiters, you can tell so, or but I guess you're free to suggest moves in chat, but I'm gonna try not to follow them if I didn't think about it myself. But you played e3, and e3 is actually a mistake. But I need to remember what's the reason for that. I think the idea is to go here. Yeah, I know, and it's kind of annoying, drummer, because nobody steps into this trap almost. And I don't mean to say that because so you can feel bad, Jeb Betters, but you can think about it as you make me very glad, because for once I can actually play the trap, if I remember it. So I think the idea now is to take care. Giving away this piece. But I don't remember all the lines, because it is of course possible to play knight here too. But I think the plan is the same, just to take here. And that kind of, yeah, then you must take here probably and get a weak king. I think this is the main line in the trap. That was bad. My move to take. I thought that was the main line. The main reason I started playing this is because I just didn't like playing the Queen's Gambit and the other d4 openings, like the London. Okay, London you can't really play this against, but okay, now the idea is to take here. and king can take because queen is hanging. Oh, right, yeah, e3 is the trap. So, but don't feel bad if you don't know that Jupiter's, it's not really easy to just come up with it on the spot. So now the idea is to promote, but you take a knight because you want to give that check. If you take the queen, then white can simply trade off queens and then take here. Yeah, but now I don't know. Now I don't know the continuation. But wait, this is winning the queen, isn't it? So yeah, that's why you can't take with a rook. Yeah, because I kind of thought, yeah, okay, take it, and what was the point? But the point is this, winning the queen. And so I guess there are some better move in this variation. Hi FactBot, do you have any interesting water facts today, or other facts? Lichess is greater than chess.com. Well, I like that Lichess is open source, but I think chess.com has more features. Though I haven't played on Lichess in a little while. But does Lichess have very much except for playing? I mean, I know they have like tactics, but chess.com has so much different cool stuff. I kind of started a little planning a streaming schedule for May, and I kind of looked through some of chess.com stuff, so I'm gonna try out some of this cool stuff. Like here, you can't really see it, but it's like solo chess, which are like puzzles, and there are drills and different stuff. I'm gonna try it out. Haven't tried it all before. I haven't paid attention in the opening here, but looks alright. Okay, I guess I should do something about this. Maybe just take. I'll do that. That might be true fact, but I haven't played Lichess, but they don't, for instance, have Puzzle Rush. Do they have like lessons and what else do chess.com have? Videos and stuff. Not that I really use that much, but yeah, I bought the what is it called, Diamond, Diamond. But I don't, yeah, like the gold, it's a bit annoying because you pay, but still you don't get that much. I haven't had any chess.com memberships. Well, I need to pay attention there, but that was alright, I guess. I haven't had any chess.com membership before I started streaming. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't used Lichess in a while. But I think it's cool, and it's also very cool that it's open source, of course. Should I like go here just to avoid messing up the pawns? I don't think I mind. Oh, this is of course a much bigger threat, so I think I'm just gonna cast... Oh, no, I can't do that. This was a bit annoying. Should I try to do the same? Or should I just maybe go here? A bit passive, but yeah, bishop d1. I think that's probably the safest. No need to get a panic. Now I think I'm gonna castle. This is of course a good move, stopping both these. But if you are a true fact bot, Noli, you need to provide one random fact of the day, and it should be as random as possible, but of course it must be true. That's a challenge. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go here for now. Nice. Let's see, the only feature chess.com really has that Lichess hasn't is multiple free moves, but that was a design choice. Yeah. Yeah, it must be something fresh and new. Preferably something related to this very day, or something very a very hot topic at the moment. Okay, maybe I just want to go here. Just after this, it's not hanging. My pawns get a bit messed up, but on the other hand, if takes, the knight must move away, so I'm alright with that. Okay. Yeah, the whole situation is a bit annoying. I could take here and maybe move the knight away, but then push and the pawns get a bit strong. I could also just do this. Let's try that one, just to provoke something here. How does it work to push? I guess there might be some annoying discoveries, maybe. Let's play it a bit safe and just move king out of this hole. Okay, maybe that wasn't too good, because is this a good move? I must take and then take here. The whole question will become, if that knight can get out again, it's a good move, but if it can't, then it's not a good move. And I'm not really sure. I think it's gonna be hard to get out, but it's also gonna get hard to capture it. It would be very exciting though. Yeah, so if anyone else wants to play, you can send me an invitation after this game. And if you like my stream, please consider giving me a follow. Would mean a lot. What are the other discoveries here that are scary? I think this is the critical move. Because, okay, let's look at it. Takes. And I think I kind of must take the bishop, because if I take here, I just drop the pawn. So takes, takes, takes. And the thing is, as long as the bishop stays here, that knight is kind of trapped. But how am I supposed to win that knight with the bishop here? Because I want to take with the rook, right? So maybe the idea, we'll see what's going on. I'm doing it. Nice, Jebiters. What I was saying was, maybe I want to go here and say he takes, then I take and can get the bishop here, and then I can take here. It may also not be that much of a rush to win the knight, as long as I can do it before like the rooks or the other knight can come and kind of help it out. For instance, if he... No, it's gonna be a bit tough. But I shouldn't waste it, because right now I'm down material equal to 3 pawns. So if I can win this back, we are back at equal material. So I think maybe push. But what's going on if he pushes past it? And I take. And then maybe rook here. But then I guess I could just go here. But then it gets out, if I calculated this correctly. So it's actually very interesting. Could I win it with some other piece? It's not gonna be very easy, that either. And of course I can't move the bishop to one of these squares, because then it's just gonna be taken. So push, push, takes, rook here, bishop here, knight here, knight gets out. Can I maybe go here first? Just gonna try that. I don't have that much time left either, so I should certainly play a move. But I must say this has become a very cool game. And thank you for that, Jebutters. I may pronounce your name totally wrong, so if I do, tell me. Or don't, if you just think it's funny. Can I do this now? Now we can't move past. So let's hope that's the improvement we need. And if takes... But I mean, yeah, it is a bit problematic. I don't want to take, because then takes and it is protected. Now this is an issue. And I don't think I can allow the knight to get to one of these squares, because then it's gonna get here and it's lost cause. So I'm not so optimistic anymore. No point in pushing between, because then I can, or past, because then I can no longer use this square. But I can't do it even if we just take, so. Okay. I do have one last idea. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but it is to go like this. But what happens if I go here, takes, takes, push, knight moves, say the b1, and then push again. Because then the knights are protected here. So maybe I need to get this one away first, but this starts to take a long time. And I don't really have the time for that. Let's try to go here just to introduce another threat about going here. Hope that one of these ideas work. Yeah, but I just have to say it once again. Love the position. So interesting. Not that I love it for my part and my winning chances, but just very interesting game. So how are all these pawns pushes and captures? I think this is no issue. I can just take it. Yeah, or I take it with the bishop, and then I'm gonna win the knight. So push here. How is that? I don't really want to take it, because then this idea about pushing this pawn all the way here, and then getting the knight out here works again. It might cost the black a couple of pawns, but I am down material equal to 3 pawns, and I think I can at max win 2 of them, so not that optimistic about such an approach. It is of course some kind of last way out. Also the time situation is not that good, so I should try to move quickly, even though it's a position where I would like to have some time. That's nice with leeches. You can give your opponent more time. I'm still kind of missing that fact bot. But maybe I'm just doing some really serious research about it. So if that's the case, then you're of course totally... Oh, here it comes in green text. That's very random. Extremely random. And slightly interesting. So thank you. You have lived up to your word, to your name for today. How do you make the text green? Is it like slash green or something? Okay, what's that move? It's certainly critical. Of course I don't want to open up this line, so maybe I want to take, rook takes, and he can't really take there with the rook. Yeah, I'm just gonna try that. Yeah, that's true. I talked about the other pawn pushes, but I forgot to think about that one. Okay, so should I go for this plan or this plan? Maybe this one. No, but then this comes and then this is an option. Yeah, let's do this quickly. But maybe this now. That's kind of what I talked about earlier, that I didn't really want to get. Yeah, I see. I think it was a nice fact. It was many facts in it too. Ah, okay. Cool. So if you use slash me, it gets the color you have. Wow, it worked. I didn't know which color I had though. Or do I have the same every day? I don't remember. Hello. You learn something new every day. Both about snakes and colors in the Twitch chat. This might become quite a time drama. Should I say the best move? Yeah, it was that one. Or of course, I'm not gonna claim I know what's the best move, but what I was most worried about might be more precise. What should I do about it? I would like to have 30 minutes thinking about this position. Nice fact, but it hasn't changed yet. For me, both are blue. No, this doesn't look promising. As far as I can see, I don't have anything. I'll just try to do something quick. I only like rook a2. Yeah, but then just takes or something. So is it any point? Okay, but now I think I got away. Even though there could have been some issues about this uncastled king. But what I feared was b3, because then it would have been possible to get here. That's a fork, but there are some back rank issues for me here. What a position. Yeah. That's not ideal. Let me try to go here. I have some threats here, but I need to get my king. Fork knight, yes. But it didn't really work. But it would have 2 double pawns, and if it didn't... Yeah, it may have been better. Yeah, you should be green, Factbot. That's kind of what I associate with you. I have a mate in 1 threat, but it's gonna be more about the time, probably. Well, I do have time to deliver a mate in 1. Let's try this one now. Just get that king a square. That was fortunate, I had that one. Oh, that was not fortunate. Here I've been thinking for minute after minute about how do I win back the piece, and then I win back the piece, but then I just give away another piece just... Okay, so then this time I get the blue pieces. I think I'm just gonna open up like this. Yeah, so what's gonna happen if it takes here? Maybe it's just gonna be a trade. I could take the queen, but I guess there's no real point to it. Just that red and green will be the only ones with queens left. Maybe I should go here. I don't understand why yellow would do this. Maybe I should have done that instead, because this pawn is getting weaker. And these guys are just rushing over the board to get the queen. I don't really like that approach. Yes, it may work, but I still think it's silly. You could try to stop them. I'll just maybe try to create some confusion. Okay, so it threatens to take here now. So I could take here. I think I'm gonna do that. You can't really take here because then the queen drops. Why would you do that? Give away the queen? Or am I missing something here? So the red pawn stops the green pawn, but he doesn't care. That's odd. And he didn't take it. I don't understand anything here. So either the opponents I face aren't too strong, or I'm not too strong. But the yellow guy has actually written "oops" in chat, so I guess it was a blunder what he did. I don't think if you like want to play competitive, you shouldn't really say it, because it gives me a confirmation that I'm doing the right thing, and he doesn't have some deeper idea behind it. Should I now do something about this? Maybe go here. And should I be worried about red? So there goes a pawn. That's not the worst. Did I do this? Maybe not, as this comes. It is a bit risky, but I waste too much time in the openings. Let's just retreat a bit. Can someone save me from blue? Yeah. I don't really see if I have that attack. I'll do it. Alright. Yeah, this is actually a bit annoying maybe. I just try to play something a bit quicker. I don't have any particular plan. Yeah, now I maybe want to take here, as this is no longer an issue. On the other hand, part of why I wanted to do this is of course to threaten the bishop, but I guess this looks strong. I'll go here. Oops, again. Okay, I guess it's because I have this. It's actually interesting on the normal chessboard, the knight arrows are drawn like this. Okay, you see what I mean. But here it's just a straight arrow. Yeah, I guess I'll go here. Oh, I'm just dropped my queen. Blue, it's your turn for oops. Yeah, it surely is. I'm in trouble now. Let me just take care, I guess. Even though this rook gets away. Yeah, so what's the queen situation? Red has 2, green has 1, and me and yellow has 0. Could check here, but I'm not sure it's gonna work out really well. Let me just try it. Maybe I want to take here. Green is under check, so I guess this will drop, but that also doesn't give yellow the chance to do anything else. Maybe I should have threatened the rook, but then maybe he wouldn't have taken the queen, so... Okay, now red is the only one with queens, but he has 2. Please forgive me, says green. What? Do I have anything against yellow? Or is my king in trouble? Maybe. I mean, this is hanging. But I'm not sure how dangerous that is. Maybe I should go here and threaten this, but I'm not sure how much of a threat it is, as I think I said. Let's try it. Is this qualified as a fork? I'm not sure. Yeah, now this looks nice, because then I may be able to win this one. I think it's gonna be very hard to challenge red here, but maybe on second place is possible. So if here, I guess I can take here next move. Now I think I want to take this one. Unless red could of course stop it by, for instance, taking here, but I don't think he will do that. Because what is he getting out of that? Just dropping the queen. Just take here quickly. Let's hope none of my opponents are watching the stream, so they know all my plans. Though I guess that's not too likely. Okay, there, that's a bit annoying. I guess he may go here. So I guess it's not an issue as I have it protected. I just take here. Get some points at least. Going for that second place is if not more. Still have some pieces left, but for instance that rook is a bit hard to develop. It is possible to castle though, right? I think so. I don't see why not, at least. I haven't done it today though, or any of my opponents or teammates, as far as I can remember. So the team games tended to go, or to last very shortly. Just do this. Yeah, I mean, I went here to protect her, but I could have gone here too, of course. Is that a queen? Maybe it's some trick, but I'm just gonna take it. If I want to beat red, I kind of just need to take his pieces when they are offered. Of course, I would much rather have this queen, as it would have given 9 points instead of 1. Did I want to just take here? Maybe I need to. I don't really want to trade off pieces, but this guy was hanging and the bishop, and if I move the bishop elsewhere, also this one, so I think it was rather forced. Okay, but yellow has no pieces left. Green has the same as me. I have some more pawns. And red is the certain well, what's the word? He's gonna win this probably. Yeah, this is a bit of an issue maybe. Or okay, I'll just move this one. Luckily, I think I'm gonna get. No, of course. Yeah, I miscalculated that. I'm gonna drop my rook now. At least if red wants to. I think I'll just go here, maybe some more space for my king to go. And maybe go here and get the rook out. But yeah, it's really no future in my position. Now I don't really want to go here, as this is threatened. Let me try to go here, maybe. Of course, I just need to hope, for instance, red doesn't go here, so this is just gonna hang due to the pin. So apparently yellow has disconnected. So it's gonna be a race for that king, but I don't really have the opportunity to take it first. I think it's gonna be green actually, as green is gonna be the next move, so he could just go here. But then maybe red can take here, so after it takes, it's possible to take here, for instance. But it's gonna give green a lot of points. But I feel like I have some chances to get that second place, just because I am 20 points ahead of green. Okay, he may get those back and then he has more pieces left. Or maybe he doesn't have more pieces left, but yeah, I don't know. So let's hope the game doesn't get aborted again, like last time. Let's see, my arrows are still blue. So far at least, okay, that was not... I think you should really have tried to go after this one. Maybe it's going after my king. I don't think this is the way to go at all. But that's lucky for me if I just go for the second place though, because green is 20 points behind me. And now we want to get those points back. Okay, but I think red should do this. But that's kind of nice for me too, because then at least... No, he didn't do it. That's so many points. I think that's worth giving up the queen for. Now I can't go here or here. I just do something. What? I don't think they know it. I should try to get that one. Or don't think you want to give it up for the rook. But that seems... And now green disconnected as well. Hi Miss Holly, how are you? Good to see you. So if... Okay, it seems like it's disconnected. But then I guess it's of course easy for red just to take here. But when we are down to 2, if you get a 20-point lead, of course you can just claim the win. But right now I'm just... Okay, he moved again. I think it's really stupid of them not to take the king. It's 20 points. That's worth way more than a queen. Or maybe red just feels he has so much control. As long as he has that queen. But I don't really see how I can get to that king. Yeah, I'll just go here. Hope I can maybe go here. And nobody cares to take it before me. Okay, but now I guess green can take it with force. I don't see how red could stop that. So I guess I'm a bit too late. Maybe I should have started this attempt before. Okay, I'll try this because maybe it doesn't want to go here as I can take here then. Or here for that matter. It doesn't. So if I get this one now, I have such a big lead. Thank you for those 20 points. I don't think they knew. I hope they didn't knew. Because if not, I think it's a huge blunder. Yes, I gave up a piece, but that's 20 points and I have such a huge lead now. So I still think it's going to be hard to win, but I feel very confident I'll get at least second place now. Yeah, this is a threat. I think my king is in real trouble here. So, yeah, I guess it is of course at least 40 more points to be given out here, as 2 more kings need to kind of die. Yeah, not sure how this is gonna be. Okay, maybe this is a very strong move now. But yeah, of course, 40 points is certainly not enough for both of these guys to pass me. Maybe I should just take this one now. Now it's not my turn. Okay, wouldn't that have been checkmate? I think so. I think he missed the checkmate in one, as this one was supporting it. It would have been green's turn first. No, it wouldn't. No, never mind. Okay, still not my turn. But yeah, okay, I think you just have to walk around now. Hope I don't get checkmated, but I don't really have the pieces to create any sort of counter threat. So I need to get a pawn here, but that's 4 moves. I don't think they will allow me to do that. Still not my move. Now it's my move. Okay. But I feel like at the moment I just give a bunch of checks without any further meaning. So I guess maybe best case is if green takes my king, and then I get probably the red guy is gonna pass me on points no matter what, because I think he's gonna be the last one standing here. So I guess red may just trade off my rook, as that's my last piece, and he has so good control over. Okay, it doesn't. If I want to go here, I'll just do it. Actually, I'm not. Yeah, that was hanging, but I'm not that. I'm pretty satisfied if I just get the trade off the rooks, because that's an additional 5 points. Of course, the one who trades it will also get those points. Okay, I'll just take here. So the lead compared to green has increased. But the green king is pretty safe. Or maybe it is possible to check here, but I think red needs to get the rook into that mating attack as well. I'm not really sure if they kind of team up to checkmate me now, because of course it's a very important to be the one to checkmate me, as that person gets those 20 points. So to some degree I don't think they're going to team up in any way. But I'm not really sure how it is determined who checkmates, if like both pieces are contributing to the checkmate. Is it like the piece who actually checks the king, but that might also be several pieces? Is it the last one to move who kind of helps in? But if so, it's a big advantage for red, as he is always the one moving right before me, as I think you're always checkmated at your turn. Even if there's no way out of it, you are not mated before it's your turn again, like officially. I'll just kind of run with my pawn and hope nobody cares, so I can get a new queen. Even with a new queen, it's pretty hopeless though, so. My hope is that the red and green kind of start to concentrate about each other, and that is what is happening right now. So let's see, is it only one more? Yeah, it is only one more square. But still, is of course protected, so I need to bring the king up first. And maybe red will even just trade it up. But that's actually pretty good for me. Because then I would get a 9-point queen or a 1-point queen. So I would increase my lead by 8 points. Should I go here now or here? Yeah, so green is not going to be able to... I go here. So now I threaten this. I do get the queen with a check. And some play again. I mean, they shouldn't have allowed this, that's for sure. But I still feel like I'm the weaker of the three. But I have a pretty high point lead. So if I could give one more checkmate now, I could claim the win easily, of course. Yeah, I'll just check red. Very nice to check, as they can't do anything else than protect against the check. Okay, green just takes there. Should I just keep checking? I mean, I threatened to win this rook, so if red doesn't see it, that's pretty nice. But red is of course not in check, so he could prevent it. Yeah, he saw it. I don't really know how like perpetuals and that sort of things work here. Of course, it can't be a perpetual as long as there's one more. Okay. What was the point of that? Was that a misclick? Now I am suddenly the only one with a queen left. I only had a pawn left. And now I'm up by so many points. I think it looks very promising. Red's the rest of red's pieces are kind of protected though. So I guess this is a bit of a concern. I'm just gonna give this check. Maybe green can contribute in some way. But yeah, it's crazy if I win this one, because then I had 3 out of 3 wins in free for all. And if you just think that everyone has the same probability, it's 25% chance of winning one game. So 3 in a row is 1 to 64 chance. Do I have anything cool here? Let me just check green. I can't flag though. And I wouldn't say I have a very good chance actually to win this, as I have barely played free for all for a play just before, and certainly not in a while. Yeah, now I check here, so I can win here. It is red before, so it could check me. But why would he want to do that? Maybe he wants green to have some pieces, as he fears to face me like with only us left. Yeah. No, or I mean, no, he didn't stop me. Now just take, and I should be winning this one. Green is no concern, and I'm up by so many points too. Now all I really need to do is to win that rook. So I'll just start with some checks and see what goes on. Yeah, very nice. So green, he's gonna win this one, and then I'll be the only one with pieces left. And red resigns actually, so I can take the king next move. I could claim the win as well. But let's try to get as many points as possible. Oh, it's my turn. I don't really know how it's gonna be to checkmate on this board. I don't think it's gonna be that hard with king and queen. It's of course a bit different as the board is not a square. But king and queen should be fairly simple. Would be fun though. Don't really think I've gotten an endgame like this before. Just apply the same ID. And of course, as soon as it gets to these last 3 ranks, it's just like normal chess. Red 20,000 IQ play. What do you mean, Miss Holly? That's a checkmate and 3 out of 3 wins. Okay, so you write in the game chat if you... Okay, so I guess maybe push the king pawns and then we get the queens out. So either queen here or here, and I did the same. I'm not sure which is the better square. But okay, now I don't want... Okay, yeah, I want to do this. And I think now you can take here. Let's see what green does, of course. But you can take there, and if he takes with the king, I take the queen. And that's gonna be mate. That actually happened to me earlier today. Yeah, and green didn't do anything to stop it. I'm not sure if green would have... Okay, this is gonna be a nice one. I don't think it's possible for green to stop it, because this exact game, maybe green played something different, but it happened earlier today. Yeah, just do whatever you want and it's gonna be checkmate. But we can take another one if you want to, because that went faster than expected. Nice.